Hi guys, it's Stuart back again for another video, and today I'm going to be reacting to Blade versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer. At first, okay, well, let's just get this out of the way. When I first saw it get released back at episode 200 with Ruby and Mako, whatever, I remember saying to you guys, I don't know these characters. And going into this, I still kind of didn't. I was like hella on this match, just figuring out what was going on, because I only knew the face of Blade and I didn't know Buffy all that well. So yeah, hell, I didn't even know what Buffy looked like. Now I do, thank goodness. So this match, I feel this is going to be the hardest one for me to predict because I'm basically going off of what I'm hearing, but that can also make it easy. It means I don't know any more than what I've heard. This is where it gets so tricky. It's also, I'll say it's difficult. The reason why is strength is where I'm stuck on, and I feel strength is going to be a non-factor in place of skill or abilities. Let's start with abilities, because this one came fairly easy. For those who said, but you can turn to mist and then go down, go into Buffy and then explode from the inside. Buffy's expelled mist demons before, so that's not going to work. You can't drain magic from her or all of her blood. She can survive without it, and she can actually resist stuff that takes away magic, so whatever. And I'll arguably say her scythe, whether you want to say this is more weapon than abilities, it might actually do the job. Like, it takes on similar things to what the breathing gun does. So here is where it becomes a problem for me. Yes, I think Buffy has the abilities to end this fight like that, and has pretty convenient resistances to things that Blade normally could use to end the fight. Blade is more skillful, and he does have a couple things I don't think Buffy has an answer to. Like turning her into a vampire, that way all these things would work. Though, then the question is, would that mean the things that weren't working before would work? Like, I don't know. Transformation's pretty much useless because the only good one Buffy can dispel. I think the breathing gun's gonna be tricky. If they base it off, like, from what I hear, the breathing gun should work. But looking at the episode, they have not given me anything to believe it should. If this is going to be something that they pull up later, then by all means, I could see that being the final blow, but that's not the only thing here. The breathing gun and the scythe are both game changers here. So, to me, it really is tough. I would say speed here, but they're almost equal. Arguably, Buffy is faster, though, because while, yes, Wolverine was able to deflect Cyclops' laser, you can tell that was not point blank. At least not as point blank as the stuff that Buffy skills to. So, yeah, both Blade and Buffy, also, like, they pretty much have a feat for each level of destructive capabilities. I'll give it like that. Like, they have their street tier stuff, they got the country to continental range, they got their planet, but, they did mention the multiverse thing. This is so tough. I'm gonna go with Buffy, though. Honestly, I'll tell you my real reason. It has nothing to do with any of these feats. It's that it is a live-action fight. And I remember they said that they have to be a little less with the death because it's tough to do. They don't, like, whatever. If they gotten better, then this is back to who knows. But I could totally see this working in Buffy's favor. Just the fact that if it's going to be more simplistic of a death, well, luckily Buffy's not that over. Well, I can't speak about that. I haven't seen anything. But from what they're showing, it seems Blade would have to be more over the top, so I don't know. Yeah, this really... I see why people like it, because at first I'm like, what? And then there's some people being like, oh, I don't like this match. Well, after the analysis, I'm like, I get it. People who are fans of both characters actually could have a lot of fun with this. They're vampire killers, and these abilities almost feel like they were designed specifically to combat each other. Blade has some stuff uh, that will ruin Buffy. Buffy has some stuff that will ruin Blade. It's sort of like both are designed because people are like, it almost feels like they're telling you things because once you figure out what they're gonna do, like, oh, this, if you hear something that counters this, then this person might win. If you hear enough counters, then whatever. And Buffy has those, so I'm gonna go with Buffy. I would not be surprised if Blade wins, is because he does have a couple things that I don't think Buffy has answers to. Not to mention, like, all the blades. Like, yeah, Buffy has a healing factor, but all in all, she could die. The only way that she got brought back was through external help. However, you know what? They said spreading Buffy's powers was enough to beat the multiversal being. Maybe that's what we need to look at. I'm gonna go with Buffy having, because really, strength is toughy. I feel Blade, you can argue, has skill, or make that a tie, just like speed, and Buffy arguably has arsenal. Surprisingly, I'm gonna say Buffy edges out in strength, and I think that gives her the win. Let's watch this live action fight. I'm actually excited. This is the Ismahawk fight. I have my captions on. Let's go. Live action death battle. All right. Show me what you got. Oh. Heat, heat, heat. The music's good. Oh, the slow motion, all that. That's really cool. Is that supposed to be like a vampire or something? Buffy. Yeah, I saw the clips and the photos of who was acting, so I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Sorry, let me just adjust. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I sat down and realized I wasn't comfortable. Had to adjust. Had to lay down, adjust. We're good. All right. What do we got going here? Or is that Blade? Yeah. We were kings long before they had a name. Oh? This is cinematic. I like it. So long as it's not going to be like a Jason versus Michael thing where it's like we focus on this for too long. Hopefully this is just to make it a really cool build-up. So you say? Nice! That, and also, like, I realize we've had a Marvel character every live action fight, but that's fine. Oh, are these all vampires? And is it just gonna be like a misunderstanding thing where Buffy thinks these are regular people? Ow! 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're both gonna fight. Okay. You know what? I can deal with this. With them actually getting some fighting off vampires to start. Sort of doing Michael and Jason better for now, and having an aspect of Frank and Leon face their sort of monsters and do the killing as they try to get closer to each other. Nice catch, buddy. All right. One, two, three. I'm kidding. All right. Oh. And there's only 2 left. Is there? And then Buffy's gonna step in. Yeah? Alright, nice build up, buddy. Oh, alright. Not anymore. Okay. Oh. Close. What you gonna do? Whoa. Clever. See, I've never seen Buffy, and I still haven't. So, this is gonna be sword and sword. Showing off. Oh, I should have mentioned the martial arts. I think Buffy had more, but honestly, I lost count since they all had a lot. So, it's really instinct here. So if I'm wrong, whatever. Whoa. Okay. Since they're both martial art expert, this is really cool. All right. And Blade has faced Spider-Man, so Slayer senses wouldn't really do much, right? Oof. Yes, she has. That's great. Okay, punch. Oh. See, I actually like that it's, like, really close for comfort on both ends. The fact that, like, any hit they have is like, just blunt force. In the toilet? Okay. Sorry, I looked away for a second, so, yeah. And just don't turn into what Nightwing and Daredevil could have been. For those who know and took the test, Death Bell members, you know what joke I'm trying to make. Ha! It's just like so slow. I don't deal well with slow. I like fast. Oh. Okay. 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 Fist fight. They called it out. So some motherfucker trying to skate uphill. That's great. You know that's gonna get censored soon. So I'm glad I caught it. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're gonna get the rage. The rage could do something. Oh, and that might make him stronger. Oh, I'm gonna stick with Buffy though. Come on, Buffy, you got this. Oh, the axe, it's here. And is that the breathing gun? No. Expel, if you can. Ah. This is tough. Don't be the end of the fight though. Cut through animation. Okay. Oh. Close. Close for comfort. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Come on. Heat, they say. Dodge. Did I get it? Bye-bye head. They did so much better. Oh, they don't need to hold back anymore. And voila. KO! Oh. What? Stats versatility. Knew it. Yeah. Fair point. Yeah. That's really cool, though. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Okay. Yeah, just being naturally strong. Okay, I can take that. Yeah. Yes, very. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really fair point I didn't even think of. Always to the basics. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. That's the trump cards. Yeah. Oh, I noticed that. Check. Check. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Indeed. Bringing that back. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Hmm. I. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Class for Buffy. Next time, it's yellow. What? That's a phoenix. Dante? That's what I think, at least. Oh. I don't know. Are we just gonna have like back to back? Well, I guess not back. Are we just gonna keep getting characters where it's like, huh? I don't know them. Can we go back just a minute? Oh, back. Nope, nope. Right about. Bup. Sorry, give me a moment. And there we go. Okay. I assume that's pronounced Clive. I don't know. But yeah, bringing Dante back's totally cool. All right, sure. Yeah, it's been a while since season 3, so yeah. Last time we actually had it on was season 4. Wow, wow, wow. That's been a while. Um, what do I have to say about the next time? Well, let's just start with that because honestly, that's where I want to start. Next time, I'm cool with Dante coming back. We are having so many returners this year. Like this time, it was like, man, we're having a little more Marvel than normal. Now it's like we have a little too many returners. Like, just hang with me for a second. Kratos, Spawn, Ghost Rider. After that was that, and in no particular order, mind you. Slayer, Chief. We had Hulk, Godzilla, Miles, and Deku, and yeah, and now we have Dante. If I counted correctly, that's like 10, right? Uh-huh, uh-huh. I'm missing two. Yep, and yeah, that's 10. That's 10. 10 returners. And we still are waiting on Aang to return. Are we waiting on any other returners? Doesn't matter. This is interesting. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I'm actually kind of glad that we have Kratos, Spawn, Ghost Rider, and Dante all in the same year, just because I know there was a lot of people that wanted them to go against each other, so this is sort of a way of being like, hey, here's the stats in 1 year, so you guys can check it out. It's just so y'all aren't waiting so long to compare stats. You can do it here. I think that's pretty cool, because I know a lot of people want to see Kratos versus Dante, too. And, okay, we have Kratos stats, we're going to get Dante stats, you can put them together. It's cool. Granted, different researchers, so I get it, but, you know, still really cool. I don't know, Clive, I have been wanting to get into Final Fantasy. Now, what is funny is, I was the type of guy, when I was younger, I would always get the demo of games if I couldn't afford the actual game itself, because if I was gonna go get a video game, it was what I'm sticking with for a while. Like, yeah. If I'm gonna go get a video game, I'm sticking with it. Like, that's the thing I wanted gifted to myself. Otherwise, I want to save. And so I had a PS3, and I got the demo of one of the Devil May Cry games. So that was actually kind of fun, getting to play as Dante. That was really cool. So yeah, that, and there was this other game, like it was a card game, and Dante was in it. So I have more experience with Dante, a lot more than when I first saw him. Like, I first heard of him through Dante vs. Bayonetta, and then now we're getting this, and I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I can do that. So I have a lot more experience with Dante. Granted, not even close to enough to say that I understand the character, but enough so for me to be like, I am knowledgeable of him. I've seen a couple of his abilities. I get the gist of what I'm gonna see. That sort of thing. Sort of like, I've had a pre-run of what he's gonna do outside of Death Battle, so yeah. And Clive, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Honestly, I could not see, like, with the trailers, they're like this small, so I'm trying to see it. But whatever. Final Fantasy. So first thing that came to mind is, this reminds me so much of Sephiroth versus Virgil. So I don't know. It feels like we're gonna get like an update of that. So that's really cool. Really, really cool. A fun way to bring back two series in a way that's interesting. Granted, I'm actually surprised Dante got here. I will put this point out. I'm surprised Dante got on the show twice before Nero got on once. Because I know a lot of people want to see Hellboy versus Nero, so, you know, that probably would have been something that people wanted to get into. But I know there's a lot more to talk about when it comes to Dante now, so hopefully this provides enough for those who have been waiting, because people did want to see Dante. They're like, if anyone's going to return from the series, it might as well be Dante. And I'm like, here's what you get. Yeah, really, I'm just excited to see Dante. Clive, again, I don't know. I don't know what the character looks like. This is funny. I know what one of them looks like, and I know a little what they do. The other one, I don't know what they look like. I haven't seen their material. I could get into it. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So I can't really make a prediction here, but I can say when it comes out, I'll treat it like how I treated this Death Battle here. I'm going to be completely open to hear them out. Even though I'm sitting here being like, oh, another returner, I'm like, you know what? It's a Death Battle. It is. Let's do this. So yeah. Now to talk about Blade versus Buffy. Like, just talking about how cool that was. Wow, they did really good there. Really. Because, like I said, I was sitting here being like, it's live action, so they have to make cuts. Not in that way, though. I'm like, oh, they gotta make cuts. We're not gonna get a very graphic or gory death. We're not gonna see much blood, even though we should. But no, that was really cool. And I know a lot of people probably would scream at me, what do you mean we're not going to see blood? There's vampires. Why wouldn't there be blood? And I'd just be like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is really cool. Just because, like, I find it funny how we had back-to-back episodes where my expectations were low and they just broke through it and then some. And then chain link that to back-to-back episodes where I've heard of a character and see a little bit, but don't know anything, not even the looks of the other. So, yeah. From a Ruby episode to an Ismahawk episode where I'm like, we're testing limits. Where both of them phenomenal. This one, just like with Buffy, I don't know who Clive is. I don't even know what he looks like. And since I haven't played a lot of Devil May Cry, I can't differentiate which is Dante and which one is, like, obviously when I see white hair, I'm assuming that's Dante, but the other one, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, but really, I should stay on topic of playing Buffy. That was incredible. How it kind of was both ways, and they explained everything Blade had to kill Buffy surprisingly doesn't work here. It's the sort of thing where it's like, yeah, sure, between the two, Blade looks way more badass and looks like he would win. That's fair. It looks like he would, but Buffy surprisingly counters him in the right way to keep this going. And they even said, for any people who were a little terrified of how could Buffy fight someone while being unarmed, and the opponent being armed, well, she's done it before, so why can't she do it again? That, and also, they would give her the, they say scythe that looks more like an axe or whatever they called it. She has a weapon that they're gonna give her. Like, they give them their peak arsenal, so we would need to answer to that anyways. But yeah, that was awesome. That was really good. Buffy had all the counters. That was good. The live action actually did some justice, because they took two concepts that I agree are kind of bland at best and turned it really good for a death battle. Like I said, we had a little bit of that aesthetic with Leon and Frank, where they're fighting their own monsters. So instead of zombies, it was a bunch of vampires. They're just killing them off, 1, 2, 3, all that. And they also took the idea of Michael and Jason, where it's like, before they fight, they're killing down the victims, you could call it. Or in this case, just the vampires. Before they actually fought, they killed all the vampires and anyone who could become a vampire, and I like how it started. So I was sitting there being like, they both kill vampires, and I'm thinking, oh, will Buffy somehow find out that that Blade's a vampire? No. It was that Blade, like, from Buffy's perspective, she could not see that someone was turning into a vampire. Blade knew, and he shot them. So Buffy was like, oh, I gotta stop this guy. He's crazy. Yeah, that was a really good match. And the analysis, yeah, it's not the top tier analysis, like Maka from last time, but I had a lot of fun learning about new characters, and I think that's what really did it for me. I thought that was really cool. That, and also Wiz just being so, like, he was going insane that the Avengers just do not care about the vampires. They only want Blade there if it benefits them, not for the vampire thing. So, makes sense. Blade would like to work alone. Yeah. That, and also, I wish I was recording my reaction to the Buffy analysis, because, like, and then she died. And I sat there being like, don't you dare close those doors. Don't you dare close those doors. I know there's more. I've heard it. I've seen it. And why do I say I've seen it if I haven't seen any Buffy? Like I said, I was checking the threads on Reddit. I was checking YouTube comments. I was checking everything. I'm like, does anyone know anything about the match? So I can get an idea as to what to expect. And people told me, they're like, just, there's this. And I looked at the previews and I'm like, there has to be more. Like, with all those novels, there's a rule I learned. If someone has a novel, multiple of those, they likely have some absurd stuff. So I'm sitting here being like, that doesn't sound absurd enough. There's no way you're done. So I'm just like, and they held on. I actually was like, no, it's over. Then they're like, oh, and she's back. I'm like, okay, we're good. But yeah, no, that was great. that was a really good episode of Death Battle. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me react to it. Go check out the original because, honestly, I think it would sound a lot better without me yapping over it. So, I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing evening, and a couple announcements for this video. You can check out the prediction I did for Crown Jewel with my mom. That was uploaded yesterday in the morning. You can check out Ancient Will Gamer because we did a gaming collab there. And I have a video going up on the Scoutboy Stew Instagram. It's actually already up. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Peace.